one thing was for sure. They both believed Sparks to be a total tool.
Be an exciting contest which shows that divorced couples can still have fun together, right?
Mythological hero H-list. C. On the spot dice spin.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Hello everybody, and welcome to 2015 here on Game Show Garbage. Well, as you saw in the intro, everything is kind of new here. We have a new intro. We have new inductions that we're going to do. We're going to have new Dumb Answers of the Week. But the more things change, the more things stay the same. And since it is January, that means we have the Price is Wrong month. And what better way to start off this month with a look at the All-Plinko special from 2013. A special so bad that it helped set the trend for what would be one of the Price is Right's worst years. There was a big media blitz about the upcoming special Plinko episode. It got lots of press from everywhere. The media was eating this up because the show was stepping out of a comfort zone and trying something completely new, playing the same game for the entire show. They picked the most popular game to be played, and it was widely considered to be a no-brainer that this would be a hit. What it should have been was a great celebration of a popular game. What it became was a case study of why you shouldn't mess with a great formula that worked for 42 years. So what caused it to be so maligned that it took third place in this last year's Wayney voting, only to be usurped by It Takes a Church in the Million-Second Quiz? Well, let's dig in and find out. And we're going to do this two ways. One, by looking at the show itself, and the other from the behind-the-scenes account by BuzzFeed writer Adam P. Very. So, with both of those items, let's jump right in.
Welcome to the show. This year is the 30th anniversary of Plinko. Yeah, so all you people that wear Plinko shirts and I want to play Plinko shirts, guess what? Today, I bet you're going to get to play Plinko.
So if Drew announcing that basically everybody who gets called up on stage will play Plinko, we get our first contestant, who manages to only get 2 chips. And that's including the freebie one. And what did he win? $500. Boy, we're off to a flying start on this one. It's also hampered by our second contestant, and her time up shows off some of the special additions to the board, in the form of a brand new card to replace the $10,000 space. Sure, it's exciting, but people don't want to play Plinko for the prizes. They want to win money. And here's where we'll start to incorporate the BuzzFeed article. The first segment is now 2 games instead of just 1, and a short break. So during the item up for bids, you had stagehands and everyone price-checking every prize on the fly, causing absolute chaos when they set up for Plinko. What also caused chaos was a misstep by the model, causing it to be reshot, and more chaos backstage. After all of that, it mounted to this.
The car is right in the middle. Wow, double trombones.
We're only 10 minutes into this special, and it's already the worst thing ever, thanks to stupid contestants and some screw-ups that were thankfully edited out, so we didn't get to see them. Ugh. I dread to think what the next 30 minutes are going to look like. I really do. Because the 10 minutes that we just saw are that bad. What hope do we have for the rest of the 30? Well, we did get the show picked up afterwards, where everything that Drew and company wanted to happen actually happened. Let's quickly go through this. Getting all 5 chips.
Poker. Does it start with a 6 or end with a 0?
0.
0. It is $80. All 5 chips.
Check. Winning one of the 2 prizes that covered up the $1,000 spaces.
Here we go. Come on, 10,000. All-terrain vehicle. We got the ATV.
Check. Now the major one. Did she hit the $10,000?
She's going right on the edge. $10,000. $10,000.
She sure did. After that update, it seemed like everything was back on the right track, right? Well, no. After the big moment, everything fell back to it was in the first 10 minutes. Drew said it was difficult to help do his job because he couldn't keep the spirits up for the rest of the audience. Because they just became so deflated in the second half. It was really, really tough for Drew out there in the audience. And I don't blame the crowd for being so deflated. Because, as I said, everything reverted back to the first 10 minutes. Why? Nobody was hitting anything worthwhile. The only thing everybody kept on hitting was this.
10,000, come on, car! Oh! Thanks for dropping your chips fast. Come on, car. Come on, trip! 0. Oh, come on! 0. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take $1,000. 2 more chips. Trip to London, right in the middle. Come on, London! 3 zeros. 3 zeros. Nora, come on. Second to last chip. 0. Another 0. Too many of those today.
We fast forward to the last chip. Everybody's chanting 10,000, 10,000. Can our player do it?
You got $200 at an elliptical trainer. Come on.
The good news is that Plinko is done for the day. The bad news is that nobody was satisfied with what transpired. Out of 30 chips that could have been gotten, only 23 were acquired, and 10 of those 23 were zeros. And out of the 13 that did hit something, only 1 hit the 10,000, with a total of around $18,000 out of 6 games won, and one of them being a shutout. So how bad was the psyche of the audience members and the staff damaged after all those zeros? Well, Drew said this. I hated all the zeros. It was killing us. We were just so clearly frustrated that more people didn't win more money. We set up everything to be so easy, like really easy guessing things to get chips. So I thought it went well. I'm glad we did it, but I was like, man, there should have been a lot more winning than there was. It just bums me out when that happens. That just says it all right there. And what should have been a good special, a real feel-good special, gets ruined by the 2 idiots in the first half. And marred further by the bad luck in the second half. And what that leaves you with? One of the biggest disasters in Price is Right history. Producer Mike Richards only found one good thing about it, and that was that the show didn't go as long as they had thought. Only about 1 to 2 minutes over, so the editing was manageable. If that's the only bright spot you could think of for the show, then it failed on all accounts. While it was a great idea, the execution was destroyed by a mix of stupid contestants at the start of the show, bad luck in the second half of the show, and the crowd was just dead after the first Showcase Showdown. All of that helped their cause as much as you would expect. Thankfully of everyone, this was the last time they would do something like this because they have to, as Mike alludes to, have to top ourselves creatively. And at the end of the day, it really wasn't that creative at all. They just covered up dollar amounts with prizes. I mean, you have 80 games at your disposal. Surely you could have incorporated Plinko with some of those pricing games. Instead, what we got was a gigantic disaster. And speaking of disasters, next time on Games for Garbage, we're going to take a look at 3 pricing game disasters from 1978. Until then, I'm Robert Seidelman. Goodbye.